This is a good match. This is a good. I didn't even think about all this shit. This nigga can melt the ice and manipulate fire. He can't manipulate fire or ice. He can just cast it. Okay.
I'm smoking up good. Yeah, I hit the it's up. Now I'm taking off. I'm taking off. Yeah, I came from the bottom, I went to the top. Now I'm taking off. I'm taking off. I'm taking off.
Man, what's good, YouTube? I'm back with another video. Thank you. Hey, man, we on the road to 3K, man. 3K on the way. You feel me? Hey, look. Hey, turn on them post notifications so you can know when I drop another video. Comment videos y'all want me to react to. Comment anything. Should I start going IRL? Keep it anime, keep it fan animation. You know what I'm saying? Should I start reacting to full anime episodes? Like, is y'all trying to put me on some anime? And should I start reacting to it on the channel? You feel me? Or not? You know, just let me know. I'm still finna get that Patreon figured out, y'all boys. Click the link in the bio. Join the Discord. We finna get some gaming going on, man. Community. We finna get this shit running up. Thank you. Let's get straight into the video, man. Follow my Twitch as well. P.S. Follow the Twitch.
This episode of Death Battle is brought to you by Miller Cold.
We don't drink that shit.
With all those cool anime heroes out there, there's bound to be plenty with angsty daddy issues.
You mean like you?
Don't be silly, Wiz. I'm not an anime character. Like Prince Zuko, the fire-bending hunter of the Avatar, The Last Airbender.
Okay.
And Shoto Todoroki, the prodigal son of fire and ice from my...
All right. Predicts. Who do I have? You know, hold on. Let me do this. Let me fix this real quick. Being completely honest with you guys, I like Shoto to win. Just cause he has two of them bitches. Duh.
My Hero Academia.
He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who
And
will
plus, Shoto, his fire isn't generated through like movements. Like firebenders gotta be like, like, you know what I'm saying? Like he could just flame on, nigga. Body get hot, turn
a
on.
death battle. Water.
He can't overheat either because he has an ice side too as well. But lightning bending, fuck. That's kind of, you know what I'm saying?
Earth. Fire. Air. The four elemental nations once coexisted peacefully. Then everything changed when the Fire Nation attacked.
Yeah, the cranky old Fire Lord went and conquered basically the whole world.
And 100 years later, the equally powerful Master of Fire Ozai continued that tyranny. Many believed his rule would one day pass to either his daughter, Azula, or his son, Zuko.
Yeah, Fire Dad was way too ego crazy for that. He drove Azula mad, even though he did clearly favor her. Poor little Zuko got screwed over from the beginning.
Can you imagine your dad saying that while your sister was born lucky, you were just lucky to be born?
I can't imagine my dad saying anything to me.
Oh, right. Well, despite this, Zuko was desperate to prove himself. What a fine work ethic.
But he screwed up by talking out of turn in a big boy meeting.
Yeah, he
so
should've shut the
naturally,
fuck
his
up.
dad took him aside, sat him down, and taught him the importance of
He stood on
respecting
biz.
others. Oh wait, just kidding. He burned his friggin' face off.
Clearly.
Holy shit!
With his new scar came a new mission. Zuko would hunt down the elusive Avatar, the one threat to his nation's rule, to prove himself to his father and regain his honor.
Which is just a nice way of saying he was banished so he could never come back.
Literally.
Just like my...
Literally. Because if you really think about it, nobody thought that nigga was alive anyways. So he basically was like, go chase some imaginary nigga. And once you find his ass, come on. Nigga.
Dad didn't.
Though, frankly,
Nigga, I would have started my own nation Prince Zuko.
Zuko did have the talent and training he needed to capture someone even as powerful as the Avatar.
Damn right, he's a fighting pro. The dude's strong enough to shatter metal chains with a kick. He's super skilled with martial arts, dual swords, and
He does have all of that shit in his
firebending.
bag.
As a firebender, Zuko harnesses the light of the sun to summon flames from thin air. Wherever fire remains alight in an area that's not too cold, he can manipulate or bend it to his will.
I mean, if I had to pick between swirling water around,
can
tossing a
breathe
few
fire
rocks,
and
or
shit,
farting
man.
hot air all the time, I would definitely go with firebending.
But I ain't gonna lie, only reason I'm really putting Shoto over this man is cause Shoto can literally hell nah. Shoto's firepower is like ridiculous though.
literally means you're a living flame
But if we talking pure fire, I like Zuko low key to like Goku.
thrower.
Plus, it's surprisingly versatile. Aside from simply creating, launching, and moving flames, firebending can be used to heat objects, melt through ice prisons, and even defy gravity.
Is that guy flying? With fire? Awesome, how does that even work?
Well, for every action, there is an equal and opposite reaction. Newton's third law. By creating a rapid series of explosions an inch or so away from the palm, the air in between the hand and fire is launched toward the user, thereby creating propulsion.
Yeah, firebending isn't just about creating fire. It's about creating a bunch of it. So Zuko can make large, long-lasting walls of flame to protect himself and keep enemies at a distance. That stuff's hot, you know.
Yeah, it's fire. You know, I've actually rigged up my arm to replicate the technique of firebending. Dummy, if you'd please.
Another test. How thrilling.
Now, this isn't as simple as...
I ain't gonna lie, in that part, Katara literally pissed me off, bro, cause she fucking postponed Aang's she postponed this nigga's like fire. He could have been Master Fire, bro. But because of her ass, he didn't want to use the shit. He got scared as fuck. Bitch, you are a water bender. You see this nigga playing with fire. Nigga, like the fuck? Nigga, what? Nigga, dodge that shit. Nigga, duck. How about that? Nigga, what was this gonna do against fire, nigga? Get out the way. The fuck? You wanted to
Firebenders
get your
fuel their
shit burned.
flames with their own breath. And using it at all requires a fierce understanding of martial arts.
What are you trying to do, the Macarena?
Zuko's favorite form, the dancing dragon, draws primarily from northern Shaolin Kung Fu.
That's a Chinese martial art that's all about agility, wide stances, and aggressive attacks. A perfect mix of speed and strength.
Like this. Whoa!
Wiz, why?
Ha ha ha.
Anyway, the fire that benders like Zuko can generate is extremely hot, capable of melting through a cast iron door hot. This would need to be over 1200 degrees Celsius.
And while Sozin's comet was boosting his powers, Zuko's uncle Iroh blasted apart the giant outer wall of Ba Sing Se. There is no war in Ba Sing Se. Until Iroh comes a-knockin'. I mean, that's like the thickest wall I've ever seen. Second only to the emotional walls between me and my dad.
Even without Sozin's comet, which only appears once every
Shut the
100 years,
fuck
Zuko
up.
has more than enough firepower to level a building. That's no laughing matter for any person or building.
He's even quick enough to catch lightning and use his fire powers to redirect it wherever he wants it to go. Kapow!
He can
Suck it,
catch
Dad.
lightning.
Oh shoot, wait, did he just shoot his dad with lightning?
Zuko's quest for the Avatar led him down a different path than he expected. Inspired by his kind uncle and the Avatar himself, he joined the heroes on a new journey, one of self-discovery.
Yeah, turns out he didn't need his dad's approval after all. He just needed to approve himself. Now that's character development.
Zuko's definitely had a heated redemption arc.
Boy,
and now that he's
god
the fire-
damn. He had a redemption arc for real. That nigga cranium.
Character
Nigga, this is the worst
development.
cut.
Zuko's
I'm
definitely
playing.
had
Once y'all really think about it, nigga,
a heated redemption
this
arc.
is
And
actually the worst cut like ever,
now
nigga.
he's the Fire Daddy, Fire Lord. His honor keeps burning brighter.
Are you crushing on Zuko?
What? No.
Yeah, you are. It's okay, Wiz.
I ain't gonna lie, he had
does.
dumb hoes.
Hello, Zuko here.
Welcome to a world where the supernatural is natural, where more than 80% of the population possesses superhuman abilities known as quirks.
And because everyone loves to game a system, there's a superhero leaderboard. At the very top of it stands the ultimate hero, All Might.
There's
All
no
Might's
way.
feats
There's
and
no way
reputation
Zuko
were
wins this, bro.
incredible,
I ain't even
a
gonna
true
cap to you.
symbol
There's
of
no way
peace
he
for
wins.
everyone. That is, everyone except the hero perpetually stuck at rank number 2.
That's Endeavor, and he vowed to surpass All Might. But his literal firepower was just never enough.
But if he couldn't do it himself, he would vicariously through his own heir. Thus, he made the desperate decision to arrange a quirk marriage.
Basically, he paid a family off to get a wife with an ice quirk and popped out kids until he got the right quirk combo. Gross. Feel like I need a shower.
After 4, attempts, they finally spawned the child he was looking for, Shoto Todoroki.
Half cold, half hot. Literally, right side's ice
That
like his
suit he had right there was his best suit on
and
planet
left
Earth.
side's fire like his dad.
Endeavor quickly separated young Todoroki from his supposedly lesser siblings, ruthlessly training him to become the most powerful hero in history.
Surprise! Things didn't go so well. He drove Shoto's mom totally insane until she broke.
Pouring boiling water on her son's left side, because it reminded her too much of him.
Okay, this is getting super heavy for a colorful cartoon about superpowers and
He was
frog
definitely
people.
based off
Fortunately,
Zuko, bro. I
Todoroki
have
never
to.
truly fell for his father's disgusting manipulation. He attended UA High School, a hero academy, and worked to use his power for good.
But just his mom's power. Why use fire when you can stick it to the man? The man being a big scary fire dad over there. Anyone else notice his facial hair is made of fire? How does that work?
From his
No
right
cap.
side, Todoroki can summon intense bouts of cold, freezing the air or even creating massive glaciers of ice.
Yeah,
Talk
like,
about
what is Zuko doing
overkill.
against
And
that?
like
And
a
it's
good
instant,
edgy
too.
teen, Shoto named this
Well,
super
he's
iceberg
breathing
something
through it. I
badass.
ain't gonna lie.
Heaven-piercing ice
He's on-
wall.
Yeah, there's
Oh, you
nothing.
can just taste
He's not
the
doing
self-
shit to that. I ain't gonna lie.
How much should good car insurance cost you a month? $80? $120?
Shut the
Nope.
fuck up and out of there!
Clothing.
He can
Fuck,
create sheets
nigga.
of ice to slide on or propel himself forward as if riding a Heeley. While he can't manipulate the ice after he's launched it, he has extremely precise control over its initial release. He can even freeze opponents so thoroughly that they are frozen both inside and out, effortlessly causing necrosis and shattering body parts.
Seriously, that's so dark. It's chilling. Talk about having a cold shoulder.
But Todoroki has a problem. While he is highly resistant to cold, he's not immune.
Here I am. Guess I'll die.
Oh, I won't be needing you this time, dummy.
Genuine joy.
Casting too much ice from his right side will cause his body temperature to drop until he falls unconscious, potentially even suffering frostbite.
I mean, it takes freezing an entire building before side effects even start to show up, so it's not all. Why'd you even make the stupid robot?
That's why Endeavor chose to mix ice with fire. See, he had the same problem with his own fire quirk. But with cold and hot combined, they could counter each other's weaknesses.
Thankfully, Shoto met a friend who helped show him that his fire wasn't his father's, it was his own. You tell him, Deku. Finally, the full power of Icy Hot was unleashed. You think I can help my back? Just hurts from carrying the show.
While he's much less proficient with fire given his lack of experience with it, this half of his quirk is identical to Endeavor's. His fire is hot enough to melt Tetsu Tetsu, whose body can turn to steel, which means it can reach temperatures over 1600 degrees.
He can blast fire like a raging inferno, form walls of flame to block off areas, and use his evil dad's signature technique, flash fire.
Flash fire is a method of compressing flame under super hot temperatures before releasing it in a single strike. Endeavor can also shape his fire, use it to cling to walls, and fly.
But even if he is a huge dick, Endeavor was kinda right. Fire and ice combined put both quirks at their best. Shoto's one of the best in his class, taking hits from a tank like Deku, fighting top-tier foes like Stain, and keeping up with classmates like Bakugo and Tokoyami, who can block Kaminari's electricity.
And while he's often criticized for relying too much on his quirk, Todoroki is incredibly smart and a quick thinker, reading and setting traps for his opponents in the blink of an eye.
And after all that craziness, he finally patched things up with his mom, and somehow even inspired his dad to try and be a better person. What a nice story. I wish he could inspire my dad too. Not Mama, though. She's already perfect.
Well on his way to becoming a successful hero, Shoto Todoroki no longer fights in spite of his father, but for himself and the sake of others.
I
wanted to. I'll be a hero.
All right, the combatants are set. We've run the data through all possibilities.
But first, let me tell you about Blue Chew.
This
Nigga, get
episode
your
of
freak ass
That
on.
His door in the huge shuttle.
See, like that firepower is just not. It's not it. It is right now.
A villain? You'll pay for that.
No, wait. I'm not the bad guy here. I mean, not anymore.
Your actions say otherwise. Fire, like my father. I'll prove I'm better than both of you.
Damn. Fire's not gonna work on him though. No cap. He can really manipulate all fire
What's the
that's
matter?
thrown at him.
Melting under pressure?
I just thought about that shit.
He's just...
Like me.
He can dive through all fire, literally. Shoto can't manipulate it though. He can only produce it, right? This is a good match. This is a good... I didn't even think about all this shit. This nigga can melt the ice and manipulate fire. He can't manipulate fire or ice. He can just cast it. Okay. That's a good one, low key. But the Shoto has too much power though, like.
No, my cabbages!
I never intended to finish you with
That was
fire.
raw.
You could obviously block it, but not this. It's over.
He gonna walk through that shit.
I don't care how much power you have. I know who I am. I will win!
Then I'll have to go beyond.
I am the Fire Lord. I will win this for my honor!
Shit. That was the only way. He had to overpower him with the ice. No cap.
Apologies.
Okay, talk about cool as hell. That was epic.
Please, I'm grieving here.
Okay, but y'all didn't let the nigga use lightning, like none of this other shit he got. Y'all tried my nigga Zuko, no cap.
Both Todoroki and Zuko held solid advantages over the other. Zuko's martial arts, athleticism, and lightning-fast reflexes meant that if he could get close to Todoroki, he could likely end the fight pretty quick.
But Shoto's no slouch. The guy may be better at long range, but he's been in scraps before. Like with the super fast, super deadly hero killer Stain. And with all that ice popping up everywhere and his own super sliding and boosting skills, Shoto made it hard for Zuko to get close for long.
Plus, the speed difference wasn't all that drastic. Todoroki's fellow student Tokoyami's Dark Shadow blocked Kaminari's electricity after it had been fired. Quirks are not magic, and there are very few ways for electricity to travel through the air. Lightning is essentially an ionized path that electricity travels through. Kaminari's quirk must use the same method.
Dark Shadow blocked Kaminari, Bakugo dodged Dark Shadow, and Todoroki can match Bakugo in a fight. Bada bing, bada boom, that's lightning fast reflexes, baby.
While Zuko certainly had more control over fire, Todoroki could easily repel his firebending with his own flame.
But isn't Kaminari, that's not lightning, nigga. Isn't that electricity? I mean, But y'all understand what the fuck I'm saying, bruh. Y'all understand what I mean, though. Like, am I retarded? I don't know, bro. I don't know.
Not to mention the clear difference in temperature. Zuko may be skilled with fire, but he's not immune to it. Nor did he have any reliable counter for fast and massive ice attacks.
We don't even need to bust out the calculator for this one, Wiz. That stadium is circled by a 4-kilometer track. That's huge! And the edgy ice wall covered almost half of it in less than a second. Zuko didn't have that kind of power spread.
Yes, I know fire melts ice, but not instantly when it comes to gigantic glaciers. Plus, firebending becomes much more difficult in cold temperatures. Sure, Zuko's melted through ice prisons before, but only ones where he could still move or at least breathe. Remember, firebending requires breath and movement. When Azula was trapped in an ice prison so compact she couldn't move or breathe, she was helpless.
But like, Shoto could just freeze over Zuko's insides anyway. No way he was surviving that.
Zuko might have been an admirable bender and adorable fan favorite, but Todoroki's overwhelming ice, versatile defense, and incredible power were just too much
that
to
nigga
handle.
can use hella ice. Like, it's not just like he can do the shit. He can like make mountains of that shit. Like landslide. But y'all boys like, comment, subscribe, man. Comment if your predicts was correct or if they were wrong. You know what I'm saying? We running this shit up. Join the Discord, link in bio. Follow the Twitch, link in bio. All my equipment coming in. We finna get the streaming soon, man. Y'all boys tune in. We going up. Thank you.
I'm smoking okay. Yeah, I hit the is up. Now I'm taking off. I'm taking off. Yeah, I came from the bottom, I went to the top. Now I'm taking off. I'm taking off.